What it is, what it do. It's your boy SLGS McFly, and we back. More Hogwarts Part 2, and we right into it. We ain't wasting no time. Welcome, my young. I forgot this nigga's name. Hold on. I know it's Gunther. I forgot my boy's name, but we got all this. You know what I mean? So we gonna get right back into it. Maybe not the motion blur. Impacts GPU performance. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Hold on a minute. Because it was giving me some. Frame rate disables frame rate capping depending upon performance mode. Enables results in more stable frame rate. Disable frame rate's a variable, put faster frame rate. And cap it, I guess. Pitch. Oh, I can adjust the pitch of his voice. I need that thing to be at like a oh. Oh, wait. Camera acceleration. I don't even know if I want to. What? Damn. Slow down, Gunther. Hope everybody's, you know what I'm saying, doing well, all that fly shit. I'm doing fantastic. Definitely looking forward to diving into this game. And all the other games. They need to bring that young Quidditch. And I like how they said, hey, ain't no Quidditch because somebody got hurt. But they're gonna bring it back, I'm sure, in a like either separately or in like a DLC for sure. That's gonna be super dope. They're probably trying to make it as good as they can, because that's a whole separate thing, you know. Then what that looks like, what that feels like. I think we're good. All right, let's go. What's up, young Gunther? What's in your room, boy? I ain't mean to break that shit. Revelio. I'm gonna be saying that shit, nigga. Revelio.
Lumos.
Nigga, I can't believe this shit. You know how long people have waited to be able to do this, play a real Harry Potter game, and not necessarily me, but
Revelio.
Again, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I'm a gamer. Oh, my boy look good though. What's up, Gunther? You ready, man? You ready to become a motherfucking wizard? I need to head to my common room. Sounds as though there are some voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them. Perhaps. Upstairs or downstairs, my boy? We gonna see. Whoa.
Revelio.
Can I go anywhere? And my man got the little broomstick. I'm in somebody else's room though. They want you to explore. Ah, bummer, dude. Yo, so I got a couple individuals that some of my rounds, some of my little people. You hear me? What was that? That actually have this game and/or I'm exploring all this. The joint looks amazing. Like it's just dope. You can flush the toilet and it goes around. Okay. So people are gonna be occupying this shit, I presume. They got a lot of poopers, man. Ain't that many niggas taking this shit. That bathroom gonna be smelling like a motherfucker. Alright, let me head back upstairs, man. Hopefully it's not too complicated to where it's like, bruh, what the fuck? But I don't, you know what I mean? Whoa!
This should be interesting.
Shut up, bitch. Who you talking to?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh. be having to answer phone calls and all that, but I can cut that out. But let's go!
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Everett is a troublemaking buster. However, okay, so I gotta chop it up with a couple of these niggas.
Lumos. Protego.
It's that new 50 yeah. Bitch, don't be hating on me. I'm that nigga. Did that shit had to follow me? That motherfucker is following me. I thought I was tripping. That head, boy, where you following me? Zap your ass, bro.
Protego. Lumos.
Lumos.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Why y'all be talking shit, man? I'll zap your ass.
That's not right either.
Then they get ate an apple.
My exercise books to finish my homework for me.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
Gunther Hollingsworth.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
I'm Gunther.
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Nigga, if you run inside them stores with them fake ass guns, that'd be the dumbest shit you ever.
Eat another apple. Because you're an asshole.
Last time I saw you,
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Definitely.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw.
What up,
Never
my
met
boy?
someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you.
On
You
my
are most
schedule.
definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
Professor
You best not keep her
Weasley.
waiting.
I'm a G. I do what I want. Oh, she's downstairs. Right.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Yeah,
I've
like
been
that.
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
What does that even
OWLs?
mean, the fifth year?
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It
Damn.
will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a
Lumos.
student.
Protego!
Why don't
Okay.
you cast Revelio on this bust and see what
Revelio.
details the field guide can provide?
The field guide challenge. Progress towards completing challenge. This is your wizarding level. Excuse me. Okay. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Challenges. Collecting your first guide. Challenges category. Adventure will appear here. Select the field. Room of requirement, exploration, quest, combat. As tiers, special reward unlock each tier complete. Critical upgrades.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside
Yeah,
and
like
outside
all
of the
this,
Revelio.
like all this shit in here. Them niggas doing cool stuff. They're moving around and shit.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I ain't wasting no time. Yeah, you take it forever. I could be running around, lady. What's all the way down there?
Revelio.
I do not know what that meant.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh. Open the map at any time. Fast travel. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represents you have discovered, including your own house common room. This is where your academic point. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and the greenhouses. Select library to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. To rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall. Loading. It's a lot.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have
Where
been
your
burning.
ass been at?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
What is going on? Allows you to see in the dark or solve puzzles that require extra light. Reparo. Ooh, I'ma burn me a nigga, set a nigga away. I'ma set his ass on fire. Essential. What up, Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, grant XP. Class. The field guide map shows professors' class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. You could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the charmed compass in the field guide to help me find the way. Rewards. Levioso. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In this case, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as a quest reward. Track a quest with A.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
My boy.
I wonder what animal are you?
All this shit, bro. It's a lot of shit.
Wouldn't mind being a cat. Or an orangutan.
I'd hate transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley. She definitely takes the fear out of it, and that's saying something. The most I've ever been able to conjure was a single quill.
That's super tight.
I wish I was a metamorph maker. Imagine being able
There's
to
something in there. I just...
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Powers should be kept in the oldest pureblood families.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
But surely those would curdle.
Revelio. Revelio.
Are these niggas in here making potions? They in here making. Oh, that music changes.
That was it?
Lumos.
Now, was
Off
it
on
2
another
pinches of
adventure,
Angelica
are we?
or 3?
Revelio. Protego.
Nigga, what? I don't even think I was paying.
Revelio.
That boy got some drip on him already. What you mean? Got the neckwear. Let me get the little scarf, man. Yeah. I can take it off. I'll run around with it. I'll run around with it. That boy in the undies. Yo, where's this shit that I'm looking for? Gonna be late for class playing with this shit, man. The painting revealed an image of what appears to be a location in Central. I should search the area, find the location. Find the location of the depicted painting. Wait. Appearance. What is this? That boy out here is fresh.
Revelio.
The painting revealed an image of what appears to be location in Central Hall. It's just the area to see
That's
that.
the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Motherfucker right upstairs.
I want to play Quidditch professionally one day.
Revelio.
Where's that? I already went in there. I can't even go in there. I don't even know how to do that. The fuck? My paper is just flying around. What the fuck?
Revelio.
I don't even know what I'm doing, bruh.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh! Tight.
An elder race accidentally invented.
Predict! Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay. Get out my way.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Thanks,
The
shorty.
moth! I should have seen that.
Hey, I got a little road. There's so much shit, man. Hold on, bitch. Dark arts robe. Ooh, different visuals. Feminine by solving the mystery. Haha. Nah, my boy. Oh, I got the gang names on. I got them gang names on. I got hella hats. What's up? Ah, stop playing, boy. I'm the dark arts kid, boy. Outside with this shit. Ooh, hold on. That's just an inventory collection. What's that? So much shit in this, I can already see it now. Like, bruh, okay. But this shit seems like it's just gonna be fun for sure. Yeah. Ah, that bull out here. Out here stylish. They can't say shit about me. Like, what's up, nigga? I'm a 50-year. That's how I go. Nah, hold on. We're supposed to go here first. Alright, let's get to class, bro. Hold on. Bro, I can't get in here. Oh. Oh, that's the other class. Or no. I gotta dip up these stairs. Spinning shit. Right.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Shit. I gotta keep going. Yo, this shit. So where am I going, bro? My bad. My little John that's guiding me.
Weasley said she always found the dormitory could take
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Yo! How does...
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Skip.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Out here with that shit on.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstone. Stay focused. Excellent control there. Very good. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
Splendid!
Misha. That is how it's done.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
Brilliant.
I'm over here being weak.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Lisa. That is how it's done. Well done. Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Got that shit on. I'm out here.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word.
After my
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
What's up,
to be
shorty?
precise, Sebastian.
I was trying to see what's
You know
up.
it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Let's go! Attend my first class. So yeah, finished my first class. Obviously gonna do the second one, but not right now. And then this is part 2, and then we'll start Annieing up and getting a little bit through. But I got shit to do. I'm hungry. I got lunch. I got a meeting at 3. I got all kind of shit to do. I can't just sit and play video games. But we'll be back. I appreciate y'all. We gonna see y'all in part 3.
Look up, bitch, cause it's going down. Get to acting like my kids, I turn this truck around.
It'd be hard though. In the motherfucking office, and I'm about to kill him. We in the tower, and I'm about to get him. Oh. Bitch.